Imagine that within you resides a force as ancient as the universe itself. It is not found in temples or sacred mountains, but in the most intimate part of your being, your sexual energy. Ancient civilizations understood that this energy was not just for reproduction, but a condensate form of creative power capable of manifesting realities, elevating consciousness, and expanding the soul. They saw in it a kind of divine fire, a sacred current that, when cultivated, could awaken our true potential. This wisdom was protected by cultures from Egypt, India, China, and the esoteric schools of the West. It wasn't superstition, it was a science of the soul, a map of inner transformation. And today, it is being reborn for those who seek not just pleasure, but purpose. Modern physics tells us that energy cannot be created or destroyed, only transformed. Likewise, sexual energy can be elevated. This is not repression, but conscious transmutation. When this energy is not scattered through excess or distraction, it nourishes the glands, the organs, and the nervous system. It raises the body's electromagnetic field, what ancient traditions called a radiant aura. You begin to feel more vital, more present, more you. Scientifically, studies on semen retention and conscious sexual cultivation show improvements in focus, motivation, memory, and vitality. Athletes, artists, and spiritual seekers throughout history have testified to this. From Nikola Tesla to Muhammad Ali, many attributed part of their brilliance to the conscious management of this energy, spiritually. This energy, if elevated with intention, can become a vehicle to awaken the third eye, open the heart, and connect with the higher self. Beyond gender, we all carry within us two complementary forces: the masculine, action, direction, and the feminine, reception, creation. Sexual alchemy teaches that the union of these internal opposites is the foundation of transformation. When the inner man and the inner woman dance in harmony, we birth something new within ourselves: wholeness. Symbolically, this union is represented as the alchemical marriage between the sun and moon, or the eternal dance of yin and yang. The key lies in balancing logic with intuition, giving with receiving, thought with feeling, in learning to listen not only to the mind, but to the wisdom of body. Even neuroscience confirms this. Practices that activate both brain hemispheres, like meditation with rhythmic breathing, have been shown to increase coherence, reduce stress, and unlock higher states of creativity and clarity. And here lies the most accessible and powerful tool in all traditions of inner alchemy: conscious breathing. It is the bridge between the physical and the energetic, between matter and spirit. Through slow, deep breathing, combined with visualization, we can guide sexual energy from the lower centers, instinctual, to the higher ones, spiritual. This is how energy becomes light. Here's a simple but powerful practice. As you inhale, visualize a stream of light rising from the perineum to the crown of your head. As you exhale, let that energy bathe your heart, softening and expanding it. This is not imagination. It is inner engineering. Where your attention goes, your energy flows. When you combine a state of vitality, like arousal, with a clear intention, to heal, to create, to grow, and elevated emotions, like gratitude, love, or awe, you generate a powerful vibrational field, a magnet for new realities. Quantum physics and studies on heart coherence suggest that positive emotional state synchronized with intention can actually influence reality. This might sound mystical, but at its core, it's about resonance. You attract not what you want, but what you are aligned with. One of the most common misconceptions is thinking that sexual alchemy equals rigid abstinence, but it doesn't. It means to cultivate, refine, and redirect. Sexual impulse is not denied, it is honored, embraced as sacred. It becomes art, movement, music, presence, connection. It becomes a language between the body and the soul. In Taoism, sexual energy is compared to the elixir of immortality. It is preserved like a precious fuel, circulating through energetic channels called meridians, enhancing vitality and longevity. So how can you begin to activate your own sexual alchemy? 1. Conscious body presence. Bring your awareness to your Tan Tien, the energetic center in the lower abdomen. This is your inner cauldron, where your vital energy accumulates and transforms. 2. Directed breathing. Use deep, rhythmic breaths to move energy from the base of your spine up toward the heart or the crown. Breath becomes the conductor of your internal symphony. 3. Manifestation with feeling. During states of high energy, whether after exercise, deep meditation, or intimacy, formulate a wish or intention. Visualize it. Feel it with gratitude, as if it's already real. 4. Daily circulation. Use your sexual energy not only in intimacy, but also in your creations, your service, your healing. Make it part of how you live, not just what you do. The true secret is not in repressing sexuality, but in understanding that this energy is a sacred key, a code, a frequency. That can unlock the doors of your consciousness when intention, presence, and elevated emotion unite. The body becomes a temple, and life becomes an act of conscious creation. Sexual alchemy is not just ancient. Knowledge it is a spiritual technology for our time. It reminds us that we don't need to seek outside what already lives within, an infinite source of power, beauty, and wisdom. And today, I invite you to honor this sacred force, not by denying it, but by guiding it with awareness. Whether it's through a conscious breath, a creative act, or a quiet moment of presence, every step you take toward inner alignment is a step toward transformation. So I ask you, what part of this message awakens something in you? Have you ever felt the power of your energy shifting your state, your thoughts, even your reality? Share it in the comments. I'll be here, reading every word, with presence and with respect. Until the next exploration, dear traveler of consciousness.